Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about the one of the most powerful entrepreneur in the world, co-founder of Apple company, and as well as he is one of the most motivational speaker in the world, is Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs born at 24 February 1955 at California. There is an important thing about Steve Jobs that Steve Jobs is the adopted child. Steve Jobs' mother was pregnant at their school time. That's why he was very tense. So Paul Jobs and Carla Jobs adopted the child and called that child Steve Jobs. And then Steve Jobs passed their 12th class in Monta Loma School. That was one of the most richest school of that time. And then in 1972, Steve Jobs did admission on Origin Street College. That was one of the most richest college of that times. And that's why Steve Jobs' parents was not able to pay the fees of that college. But even though they did a do struggle, and Steve Jobs can't see their parents doing hard work. So he also started doing selling the bottles of cold drink outside of that college. And for saving the money of their hotel room, they also slept their friend's room on a ground. And after doing all of this, they were not able to pay the fees of that college, and finally, Steve Jobs dropped the college. And then Steve Jobs made a one operating system called Macintosh, and for launching that operating system, they wanted to make an Apple laptops. So they started their career of Apple company from their father's small garage. After 2 years, Steve Jobs made an Apple company a 4,000 employees company. But for some reasons in companies, the committee members of the Apple company decided to get last Steve Jobs from the company, and Steve Jobs had to leave the company. But even though Steve Jobs didn't lose their hope, and Steve Jobs started two new companies called Next Inc. and Pixar in 1985. And Pixar was an animation company. And animation company Pixar made a first movie of their company called Toy Story. That was one of the most favorite movies of children's. And then committee members of Apple decided to take Steve Jobs again into the company. And in 1996, Steve Jobs became the CEO of Apple. And then Steve Jobs made an iPhone, iPad, iMac, a lot of things and make a Apple successful company. So thank you, like, share and subscribe guys. So guys, I'm gonna end this video with a one quote. When you enter in light, everything will follow, and when you enter in dark, even your own shadow will not follow you. That's life. Thank you.